All right, we're in Steve Bizzle's second movie in his action trilogy. We are doing Leon the Professional.
Yes, this guy.
This movie came out in 1994. It's written by Luc Besson, directed by Luc Besson, stars Jean Reno, Gary Oldman, and Natalie Portman. It's when her family is murdered by a group of corrupt officers led by the tyrannical Norman Stansfield. A young 12-year-old girl enlists the help of an Italian-American hitman to seek revenge. See, Bizzle, since this is your movie, you get the first word.
Well, what can I say? I enjoyed this movie a lot. The beginning part of it, when you actually see Leon do his work, it reminds me a lot of a video game called Hitman. You find certain ways to kill your target and his minions, and it was great. I enjoyed that scene. The fact that when he he slid out of the shadow with the knife for that final guy, and he said, "Call this number." He called the number. The guy said, "Go ahead, let him go." And the way he dipped back into the shadow was amazing.
Yeah,
I enjoy every time I see Leon work, I enjoyed it. And then it cuts to the scene, which was very hard for me, was when the family got killed. Not necessarily, and I know this might seem wrong, not necessarily the mother, the older sister, or the father. It's the 4-year-old boy. Mm-hmm. They don't show it.
Yeah,
but
they can't because
and then the rating would be a lot worse. That scene tore me up because you could tell she didn't really care too much about her half sister or her father who beats her, or the woman that's not. I think that wasn't her mother, correct?
I think that's her stepmom.
No, that's not her mother.
Yeah.
She says it in the movie. That's not her mom.
Yeah. So she decides the way that she was saved by Leon, like she's like, just by destiny, she was just gonna buy him some milk just off rip. Right. He always liked to drink 2 quarts of milk, and she went and got the milk, and she walked past the devastation. She saw her father, and walked past the devastation of her family, and knocked on the door, and she was hoping that Leon would open it up. And when he did, it was almost like it was so intense. Like, it was a lot of tense parts in this movie. And when he finally opened it up, you're like, "Ooh, okay." And then it starts the whole dynamic between Natalie Portman's character and Leon. So I really enjoy it.
Can we talk about how old she is in this movie?
In real life or in the movie?
In real life.
How old is she in real life?
Maybe 13, depending on when they filmed it, but 12.
Yeah.
And
that's how old she is in the movie, isn't she?
First movie ever.
That's her character's age too, is 12.
Her character's age is 12.
Yeah.
The little charade scene was a little uncomfortable, no?
Oh, there's several scenes on here that made me very uncomfortable.
Yeah. The relationship is very uncomfortable.
Yes. And this is in America.
Yeah. I did like the where they come to get him, and you're like, all right, well, how's he gonna pull this off? And they go in to get him, a bunch of shots go off, and you're like, okay, all right, well, how's he gonna pull that off? And then the second when the door flies open, you're like, all right, and he's hanging from the ceiling.
Right.
That was dope.
That was, like I said, it reminds me of that video game Hitman.
Right.
Can we talk about Gary Oldman for a minute?
Right.
Yeah.
Because watching him in this movie made me go, oh my God, could he have played the Joker? Like, what is going on?
Right.
He was wild, theatrical, entirely unhinged. And I was like, oh my God, Gary Oldman. Oh my God, why did I forget this part of you?
Now you need to take your medication like that?
Well, this was like right around this time he did like Dracula and stuff too.
Yeah, like Gary Oldman just keeps delivering for me. And I love that I can go back to a movie I really have not watched in ages and be like, oh damn, Gary Oldman, damn.
Isn't he in True Romance? Isn't that he the villain in that?
I don't know.
With the dreads? The one the henchman.
I want to bring that back up now.
Huh?
I want to bring that back up. Yeah. So Cook Sand said it was uncomfortable, amazing when she says her boyfriend had get kicked out the hotel.
It was, because she gets him kicked out of like 3 different places in the movie.
Yes.
You either have to leave and he just takes like his plant. Like that's his thing, his plant and his guns. And like, we're moving.
Gary Oldman is the secondary villain in True Romance.
With the dreads, right?
With the dreads. Christopher Walken is the main villain.
Right. And tell me the guy who's part of his henchmen that's looking through the records when they want to kill the family doesn't look just like the Gary Oldman character.
Yeah. I can't remember his name.
You do that as a wink, nod to that.
And you know what? You know what's funny? He technically completed the job, right? When she was locked, when she was upstairs, and she got caught. Gary Oldman caught her, and she was with those other 2 guys.
Right.
The guy with the dreads was actually the person that killed her little brother.
Right.
Yeah.
So technically, he completed the job by killing him.
Right.
Yeah.
But she wanted all of them gone. But
100%.
He kind of did that too.
Yeah.
He's.
What was he said? He was like, "This is from Matilda."
Yeah. Like you can tell, even though he's a hitman, he's a little off. Because I remember at one point he went in to kill her. Yeah. He went in, pointing the gun right at her. So I'm going to end this right now. You know what I mean? And that's a little wild. But I guess, he had a second thought on it. But
I look at that as, I don't want to deal with this.
Yeah.
She's clearly a loose end that they're going to come for me.
Yeah.
If I just clean it up now.
Yep.
But his rules are no women, no children. So.
Yeah.
And I think that's another reason why he stopped too, because he would have broke his own sacred rules.
That's the part that slightly got me too, is at the end of the movie when Gary Oldman shows up at Danny Aiello's place and says, "I'm looking for that Italian hitman." I'm like, he's French, and he's been French in the whole movie. So if you're trying to tell me he's supposed to have been Italian this whole time, no, but I'll let it go.
Yeah. But it was another scene that when he was teaching her with the paintball.
That was cool.
Yeah,
that was
cool. Well, that's why she says, who should I hit? And he says, whoever. And you're like, all right, that's kind of messed up. But then, okay.
Yeah. And with the guy at the apartment.
100%.
She got him first shot.
Yeah.
So
well, you always go center mass.
Moving target at that.
Yeah.
And then also when she was trained with the guy with the drug dealer at the apartment. We both was in there, and the whole scene where he knocks on the door. He found out where the chain is at, so he could clip it and open the door quickly.
Oh right.
Yeah, and she shot the drug dealer with the paintball, but then Leon turned around and just killed him just off rip. And then she burnt the drugs up because she said this kills more women and children than anything. So
how about the opening scene where he's doing his first job, and the first time you don't even see him right away. The guy picks up the phone and the gun's here.
Yeah.
And then
Tonto.
I don't know, he looks serious, and then off camera, and then you just see him blood all over. I'm like, whoa, he's not messing around.
No. The one of my favorite scenes is near the end when he was going up against all those other people. I have a question. This is just me. I know Gary Oldman's character said get everyone, but damn.
When he was walking down the steps, he's walking down the steps, he's seeing everybody.
Right. Well, he said 200 men at one point. I'm like, you're not taking 200 guys to go do this.
Not one guy.
It's a movie. I'll let it go. But you're not.
Yeah.
You're not doing that.
I thought the best scene acted in the movie was in the beginning where they kill her family and she walks and then she goes to his door.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just like, let me in, please. I was like, oh, this
Yeah.
is gut wrenching right here. And he's like, I don't know
Yeah.
if I should let her in. But then he lets her in.
And then
so,
she turns the TV on right away too.
He was
yeah.
a huge Transformers fan.
He's a Transformers fan, yeah.
That is not a question, by the way, for later.
I know. I've been trying to not say too much. 'Cause several things I was looking at. I was like, maybe Chris, you guys gonna use it as a question.
What other
Yeah.
good scenes do you guys have before we get into the
What do I
questions?
like?
There was
The one where they kind of play, it's not charades, but it's like charades where they're acting.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
But again, it's a little uncomfortable.
right.
She comes out as like
Right.
Madonna.
That that's that
Comes out-
part.
Then comes out as Marilyn Monroe and starts singing the Happy
Right.
Birthday song. I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I
yeesh.
think Leon felt uncomfortable too.
Right.
I bet.
He's like,
How about Danny Aiello is a scumbag through the whole movie,
oh man, I hated him.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I'm
hated
still worried.
him.
I'll hang on to the money. You were never gonna pay
Yeah.
me.
You
No,
don't have any
at
of his
all.
money. You know what I mean? That's so.
Or the fact that the main character Leon cannot read.
Right.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah. She kind of taught him how to read because like later
Yeah.
on he said like, yeah, I could read.
Yeah.
Well, that was kind of funny when they check into the hotel. She's like, I love filling out paperwork. Right.
Mm.
Yeah.
Lark Bark says that was just an outtake. Gary Oldman's iconic "everyone" line delivery was never meant for the final cut of Leon the Professional.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
so glad it was in there. I loved it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the part where after he kills the family and he's still shooting the dad on the ground. He's like, "What are you doing?" He's dead. Yeah, but he ruined my suit.
Right. Right.
I'm like, what the?
Yeah,
Well,
he's
here's-
pretty
here's
crazy.
the other thing that- Again, it's a movie. I'm letting some stuff go because I did enjoy this movie. But like, he's shooting him with a 357. Those they would put huge holes in him. Not like just it's fine.
And can we just say how much of an a-hole the father is?
Yes.
Oh my
Like,
God! Let his
He's
family
the
go
reason
like
why
that.
he's the reason why all this happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We said we were gonna meet at 12. It's 12:01.
Yeah.
On this.
All right, let's get into
I was too busy cheering the death of Gary Oldman's character.
Let's get into the numbers. We're Green Shirt Guy. You're first up today.
I really like this. It's weird because it's an action movie, but like I don't know if I fully think of it as an action movie, but I did enjoy it. Great performances, great performance by Natalie Portman in her first movie ever.
Yeah.
Gary Oldman's great. I forgot he's even in the movie until I'm watching it. I'd probably give it an 8. I liked it.
8. All right. I am gonna give this movie a 7.5. I enjoyed it. Some parts were a little, I don't know. I guess watching it back in the days, they weren't as cringe for some reason, but they're a little cringe. But I overall I enjoyed the movie. The ending was, I forgot the ending too. I forgot the ending of how it was gonna end, and I was like, I don't remember what he did after he got out here, and then the guy shows up, boom, and yeah. So I'm gonna give it a 7.5. Clifford.
I don't ever remember enjoying the movie as much as I did while watching the movie this time around.
Yeah, I'd agree.
I'm gonna give it a 9.
9. Okay.
Like I actually want to watch it again after having recently watched it.
Phil.
I am giving this 8.5. Actually, I
Okay.
really enjoyed the movie. I didn't find anything like too cringe because we first see Natalie Portman smoking a cigarette and like
Right. Right.
and at like 12 years old, it's just like
That
okay,
set the
like,
foundation.
yeah. This is like the Italian Hitman version of Lone Wolf and Cub. That's kind of what this movie is. And I like it. So I think it's an 8.5.
You didn't.
Very
Oh,
much
that's
so.
the other cringe thing. You didn't find it cringe that the older sister is the camera work while she's doing her exercises.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah, but
maybe I don't
you're
need to
supposed
see
to
it.
like find all that. Like,
all right, and last but definitely not least, C Bizzle, what is your numero on the movie?
So, like I said earlier, I never really fully watched this movie before, and I'm glad I was able to watch it from beginning to end this time. The ending was heartbreaking as well as good. I love a good revenge type of movie. The way Leon moved around when he was doing his job reminds me a lot of this video game called Hitman. Agent 47, I think is his name, and I really enjoyed it from beginning to end. There are some very uneasy moments that I had with this, um, but it was still an overall good movie. Gary Oldman was a great villain in all of this. He made me dislike him, and the other gentleman that employed Leon. I also did not like him at all because I knew from the beginning. The first scene with them two was sitting out talking, and he talking about he wanted his money, and the look on the dude's face was like, okay, and I could just tell that he's not going to give
Yeah,
Leon his money.
he don't got none of
No,
his money. Yeah.
yeah, he kept saying, "Oh, you
Or he's
found
just
you a
been
woman."
keeping it.
Yeah. So with all that being said, I'm going to give this movie a 9.
Oh, 9. That's gonna give us an 8.4.
We are just under IMDb.
under.
We are just under
Just
IMDb for the
That's about right. We
professional.
do that a lot. We've been doing that a lot recently.
Which is pretty
He's a
cool.
little bit older, a little bit
Yeah.
over, a little bit younger.
Bark gives it a 10.
We could check IMDb
All
like
right.
2 weeks
So,
from now, and it might
by
be at
Spiders,
8.3, and we would
9.5.
be higher.
You're right. Right, Phil.
So those numbers also.
You're right.
Well, that's our review of The Professional. You guys out there, if you haven't seen it, go ahead and check it out.
Where are the heroes?